symposium coming up shortly. Cranston, can you enlighten us on just some of the information that will be shared by your guests coming to facilitate the symposium?
Okay, well, our symposium is taking place on March 21st. It will be taking place from 1 to 6 p.m. in the Kalmar Richards Room at the Cedar Ridge Academy. We have Mr. Joe Fletcher, we have Miss Diane Ferreira, and Miss Stephanie Yising. There are three, very distinguished guests, and the idea of the symposium is basically to promote refereeing as an opportunity for people to excel. Before, most people look at refereeing as something that you wouldn't want to take up, but now it can become actually a profession. Because these people I've just talked about, they actually work for FIFA or CONCACAF. They travel non-stop, and we're hoping that by them sharing their experiences, we can get some Bermudians to follow suit.
Lionel, for some of your members, it's an opportunity to gain knowledge from people who have refereed at the highest level. What are you hoping your members can gain from the symposium?
Well, I just think that it's a build-up for what's been going on for the last 2 or 3 years. We've been having FIFA courses, and now we actually have 3 people coming in for our first symposium that have been to the World Cups, Ladies World Cups and Senior Men's World Cups, and come with a lot of wealth and knowledge. And to spend 5 or 6 hours in one room and feeding off them, I'm sure the referees is looking forward to that. And you know, they can understand where referee could take them to the World Cup for the next level.
Now, you lead a group of young people. Mr. Williams has worked hard, along with yourself, worked hard in getting a lot of youngsters on board. What would you say has been that catalyst of getting these kids to do first youth games, and now some of them are even doing premiership lines and first division lines?
Well, first, it was Cranston, right? Cranston goes and grabs them, young people within the schools, and brings them along and gives them uniforms and gives them information. And then once they join the senior part, gives them opportunity. It's something that we haven't seen for years. It's usually 3 or 4 years before you can get a first division game. Some refs take 8 years before they do a premier. But if you're good enough and you're putting in the hard work, you're understanding the laws of the game and putting yourself through the paces and being fit and understanding you're getting fast track. So it's giving them the opportunity, knowing that if they put the time in and they're committed, that they'll get rewarded.
Cranston, you have this passion and drive and the spirit of getting these young people involved. Being able to get these particular 3 people to come to Bermuda must be enlightening for you, because now you see where kind of a reward is for hard work paying off.
Yeah, I would say hard work's paying off. I have to give a special shout out thanks to Mr. Brian Hall, because he was one person I reached out to. I was trying to get someone else, but he was unavailable, and he recommended Mr. Joe Fletcher. And for those watching, all of you talking about VAR, well, Mr. Fletcher is actually a VAR instructor for FIFA. So all the fans out there who keep saying, referee, we need VAR in Bermuda, please come out and attend the symposium. I reached out to also Victor Stewart and Dave Meikle in Jamaica with regards to Stephanie, and she was more than willing to come. She's actually on duty right now, the under-20 women's in Dominican Republic. And Diane I had met a couple of years ago at the head of refereeing workshop in Miami, and she also came and we hosted the under-20s. She was willing to come. She said, sure, no problem, I'm willing to come and share my knowledge. Bermuda is held in high regard in all aspects of CONCACAF, and refereeing is definitely one of them. So they didn't even hesitate to come. So for me, I guess I would say it's hard work does pay off.
All right, so we look forward to March 21st, Kalmar Richards office or room at Cedar Ridge Academy.
Yes, and also food and refreshments will be there. So please call the BFA 295-2199 to register. Thank you.